Keeping my options open. I'm going to do a lot of filming with a lot of good players.
Oh, so when are we filming?
Yeah, lots of you.
It's me, Wimbo. Didn't know the Wright brothers played golf.
Wilbur and Orville.
That's it.
That's the one. It's way out. It's like in the middle. Keep going, all the way. You're right. No, you're right. It's all good. He's only hitting it there. Like that golf course one in the first episode.
Yeah.
There. Like that guy's golf course in his backyard. It's the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
Does he even afford that? Like,
the dude must be a
Jillionaire.
Basquillion Jillionaire.
Because you'd be like you could probably have one greenie, just pay him like 100K, and it's like you just maintain this.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what Jason Day does.
He said he's got one full-time greenkeeper, and then a part-time greenkeeper, and then 2 full-time gardeners.
Yeah, wow. So there's 300 grand.
And the rest.
Probably more, yeah.
Imagine being the guy who's the head greenkeeper of like a 6-hole backyard golf course.
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't that be the easiest job? Oh, it might not be, but like. The guy out here has to put up with
members and
1,000 members telling you how bad a job you're doing.
Yeah. So how do I turn more? So I feel
how
like
do you turn more?
Last week when I was actually getting my 7-iron here and it wasn't doing that, but then my path would be so far right, like you could see the club.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you have a look at your path like down the line, I mean, just like that, right?
Just do that.
Like, I don't know, you gotta when you take your backswing, you gotta be like tall on this back foot, right? So your weight's gotta be almost back here over your right foot.
Yeah, true.
And then as you go down into the left side, you gotta go down into that left side, but you can't sway.
Yeah.
It's like your hips can't go outside your left knee, essentially.
Yeah.
You putting that force into your left foot makes you do that.
Yeah, okay.
Right? Instead of swaying like that,
yeah,
you're gonna do that and then turn, and then you forcing that left hip back forces your top half to go through fast. Like the faster you can snap that left knee back, the faster everything else just comes with it. Does that make sense?
I feel like I did it then.
Yeah, it's just so high. Like, I want to see you trap the ball.
Yeah. Oh,
what club are you using?
56.
It's not bad. Something I always try and tell people is like, try and feel like you take the world's longest divot.
Yeah.
So if you keep turning your body, but you're also trying to keep the club in the ground, that's how you're going to that's how you're going to get your hands in front. So do everything in your power to get that ball to start left. Because when you get that one that leaks right, that high, soft, leaky right one.
Yeah, leaky butthole.
That's the one that sucks, right? So if you can get it to start left, it's going to come out lower. Yeah. Right?
Oh, and it drew.
So think about all the things that need to happen if you're going to start that ball left. It's like probably going to be left hip's going to clear a little bit more, hands are going to be a little bit more separated from your body, and you're going to be traveling, exiting left and low. But when you get that one that goes high right, it's because everything does this, right? You get to here and just go.
I'm going to try that real quick. Just out like that. Think of it.
Yeah, way better.
That was flaunted.
Flighted, mate. That's it.
It's a bit.
See Brooks Koepka this morning, like, gave it to a fan. Some guys in the shed, like up the top, he's walking past, and I think Brooks just made bogey or something, and then one of the guys in the clubhouse yells out,
"Good, bro,
oh, that's what guaranteed money does for you, Brooks." And he goes, "Come down here and say that, you." I don't think I'd square up to Brooks.
Nah, I think just the fact that he played baseball and other sports, he's probably not as soft as the average golfer.
He's a solid unit.
Yeah.
Yeah, better sound. You can just tell from the sound though, right?
Yeah, the actual flight on that was.
The what, sorry?
The flight and everything.
The what, sorry?
Flaunted.
Flot.
The flyingness. They call me the Wright brothers because I'd be flighting balls. I didn't know the Wright brothers played golf.
Wilbur and Orville were their first names. Do that, right? Like that's a cool little golf shot.
It sounds so patronising. That's a cool little golf shot.
That's a cool little golf shot. Well done.
That's really good for you.
No, nice for you, man. I'm really proud.
Oh, and you got that nice rim lighting.
Oh, that's why they call me Rimboli.
It's me, Rimbo.
Have you even got any balls left? That's sick. Is that a 5-panel?
I don't know what that means.
5-panel's like, show me the front.
No, I think it's just a normal.
I think it is 5-panel. Yeah, because you got the flat one at the front and then like 4 around the sides. Oh yeah.
I hit high draws now, apparently.
High draws.
Yeah. So how was where'd you play Monday?
Royal Queensland Pro Am.
Ooh, they let you on dressed like that?
With all the tattoos.
Yeah.
I know.
Are you the first? Do you reckon you're the first Birds of Condor to step onto RQ? Probably not.
Probably not. But the first one that looks like they probably belong in a skate park more than a golf course.
Can you even kickflip though?
Once upon a time, in my early 20s.
Actual?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I used to skate a bit. Like Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4. But no, RQ's good. It was a good, man. I like
That was a swing, just quietly.
It was a good swing.
Oh.
No, RQ was good. So wet and it rained for 20 minutes and I made 2 doubles in that 20 minutes. But other than that, like 2 over and $500 in the account and 13th.
Yeah, no. Oh, $500.
Yeah.
Mate, you're a shout.
I filmed the whole thing, yeah. Pretty much every golf shot, I think. I didn't film when it was raining, obviously. But
that's a golf shot too.
yeah, editing that one up.
Nice. What else is in the cards? Any collabs?
Collabs, yeah. Gonna film with Fairway Papi today. Later, give him a lesson.
Yucky.
So if you have any ideas on what he probably needs to work on.
Just anything from like tee to green, basically. He's got a good chat though.
Just anything from tee to green.
He's a scratch chatter.
The scratch chatter 45 marker.
Yeah. Nah.
But man, just
Nice.
just kind of keeping my options open. I'm gonna do a lot of filming with a lot of good players.
Oh, so
when are we
filming?
Lots of you.
Good players, right?
Yeah. But get some, basically some collabs with guys who play a lot, who are really good, and just like see how they practice.
I mean, I've got pull draws down pat.
Pull draws are great, but if you can just open the face a bit, then it turns into a pull fade. And
yeah, nice. Yeah.
But you guys went with Will Brewers, yeah?
Will.
Is it Brewers?
Burez. Pam. I wanted to do that skit, the Step Brothers, like
yeah, like the Pam.
Pam.
There's a D on the end. I met him. He's a legend, hey?
Nice, the nicest guy. Like he started following us when we first started Tongtown.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. And we saw him at Nudgy when we were filming with Matt Guy.
Yep.
Yeah, just hit him up. Like we were supposed to film with another person, but that fell through. So I hit him up. And what's that?
Who was that?
James, me.
Oh, I know James. He's a bigger man than you.
At RQ, yeah. Biggest biceps. I might have to work out before we...
Yeah, you might have to get that pump on because he is a big boy. He's got that Clark Kent about him with the glasses on.
Oh, how have I? I've hit like 4 good shots.
Yeah, not as good as that one though.
Put me on tour, Doug.
And you know the speed of the green, you know how every putt breaks, like you know everything.
That's it.
That's the one.
That one I just felt like actually being a little bit from the inside. I was worried about hitting it from the inside because I was on the inside because I wasn't pivoting very well and I was just dumping.
Yeah.
Whereas now if I'm actually staying in posture and rotating, I don't.
Yeah, well,
why I was hitting pulls because I was still.
Yeah.
Whereas if I'm there but I'm inside, I'm not really inside.
Yeah. Well, think about it, right? Like, what the hell is this guy doing? Well, think about it, right? So you know, you're traveling, you are a circle around your body, right? The club has to be traveling in to out, right?
Yeah.
The club has to be traveling in to out, but then as soon as it makes contact, it's traveling down the line for a split second, and then it has to be traveling out to in after the ball.
Yeah.
So if you're coming from this way,
my circle is like pointing that way.
Yeah.
So it's still
so
a
you're
circle,
coming this way,
but we want our circle to
but
be
you
that
just
way.
want to tilt it this way a touch.
That's the
So
nicest.
the feeling of coming in to out actually is fine because at impact you're going straight, and then you have to be traveling out to in after the ball.
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever called me. A circle.
Circle.
It's better than a square or triangle. If you had to be a shape, what shape would
Oh,
you
you
be?
have to be an upside down triangle. That's what you want to be. You want to be one of these guys.
True.
You know,
Grimace,
Like
the classic Grimace physique.
that's me.
He's a pear.
A pear,
All
an
right.
oblong.
If you had to be a bread, what type of bread would you be? You're Italian, so you'd have to be a bruschetta.
Bruschetta. That's not a type of bread. That's a type of.
That's true. I mean,
That's usually on ciabatta.
ciabatta.
Ciabatta. I wouldn't mind a Turkish. Give me Turkish bread.
I'm Danish Irish heritage, so
You'd
Danish isn't a bread. That's a.
You'd be a
sweet-
little Danish.
Oh, that guy's gonna die.
A little Danish like cream.
Oh, that was close.
Oh, someone on the range.
The guy in the blue to the guy in the pink. He's just like, I'm not stopping. I
Direct
need to warm
correlation
up.
between him and the hospital.
Yeah, I got a tea time in 10 minutes. Get off my driving range. Yeah, 100%. So with that video, Will, so it's already out on YouTube.
Did you like that style?
I do.
More
So
than
that's
not more than but a different style than just like the challenges between the boys.
yeah. That's ultimately what I want. Where I would love to see the channel go. That was Froey's idea. Fro v Pro. And Froey's good enough. Actually, shout out Ron Chopper. So he was saying,
Casual name drop.
yeah, I'm a big deal. And shout out Joel. Joel's such a good egg.
Yeah.
But he said Froey should do that, take on pros. And he said, honestly, he'd probably beat a couple of them too. So Fro's like, this is what I want to do. We've got a few other ones lined up. But I think it's variety of content. I think it gives us credibility when we have, hey, we're playing at these really good courses with these really good players.
We've done some silly stuff, but also
we want to actually be serious, and potentially that leads to brands wanting to work with us and things like that. And you know,
so
good stuff.
I like it because I like the idea that I've always liked the idea that Australian golf is like kind of still in the dark a bit.
Yeah,
and there's a lot of these guys. So a lot of Golf Australia makes these guys have social media accounts, but they kind of are really inactive on them, and they don't really know. A lot of these guys aren't, you know, they're trying really hard to make a living.
Yeah.
And a bit of exposure would help.
100%.
Right? Like
100%.
You look at Will. He's got a couple sponsors on his shirt, but
yeah,
it's a bit of exposure in media would be huge.
And that's what Callaway did with Good. They're like, we either pay X tour player 20 million a year, or we pay Good 5 million a year, and arguably we get way more exposure.
They even do it here, man. They got like Mitch Stark and Alyssa Healy, and Nick Fanning and stuff.
It's essentially user-generated content, and that's where we want to get into. And in Australia, I think there's still a pretty good niche to do that.
Yeah. And there's so many good players.
When are you dropping your RQ video?
Oh man, I've got a few lined up. I'm just gonna go week by week. I might bring that one out in a couple of weeks, but like,
just
the whole idea of it, man, is just the whole idea is it's a diary for myself to just keep myself accountable.
Yep.
But it's also, you know, if someone watching can learn a little bit about like how to practice, even if it's from me, if it's from some of the guys that I'm gonna have on. And that's kind of the whole thing at the end of the day. And like, I hope it's entertaining enough that you can just watch it, but I hope that it's also like a little bit.
I like it, man. I honestly, it brings me makes me think of James Wiltshire, the Bryan brothers, like George, Brian was doing a lot of those. Like Micah just did one. Yeah. I think it's interesting, and it's different to, you know, 1v1. It's like different to all those matches. So I think it's a great.
Yeah. Just something a little bit different. Like, you know, I understand I'm not good, and I understand I'm not as good as someone like Micah Morris, but, you know, if someone did want to potentially do their traineeship or become a pro, like, at least maybe I might give them something. Well, or even if you play off 30 and you want to try and get to 20, you know, maybe learning how I practice my putting might help you.
And that's the thing, right?
'Cause I'm not a bad player, but I'm not like,
No.
I'm aware
But
of
it's
my,
more
where I'm
relatable.
at.
Like I think that's the misconception. Whenever someone hears pro golfer, they think, oh, you play on tour, but there's actually like
There's levels,
club
man.
professional, you're a teaching professional,
There's levels.
and yeah.
And that goes back to those guys. Where you take Will, and you take Will Florimo, Will Bryars, like
Yeah.
Brett Rankin, these guys. They're pros and they're professionals.
Yeah,
But there's levels above them that they need to get to as well.
for sure.
That's what I mean. A bit of exposure.
So what are we gonna call this? Sunday shit talk. Sunday
Sesh. Sunday, small font in brackets range, and
Sesh.
then big font Sesh.
There you go. And
Jeez, marketing.
turn it into a podcast. I like it.
I haven't hit a single good shot. Actually,
The
that's a lie.
PGA's on. Who's in the lead of the PGA?
Hey?
Who's winning the PGA? Is it still Scotty? When I saw it this morning.
Jonathan Vegas
yeah,
was.
Yeah.
That's a bloke who, if you ask a few people, has no business being there in the first place.
Well, he used to be really good.
Yeah.
They
They call him poor man's tiger in the States.
Oh wow. He's rich in spirit though.
Yeah, man.
I reckon we bang it there. See you next Sunday.
See you next Sunday.
And then I'm gonna now watch me hit this drive. Shout out George
Don't
Bush.
shake it.
George Bush Senior.
9/11 was an inside job. Oh,
Club tour.
that's all.
I'm just gonna adjust my aim on the tracer. Photoshop my stick pointing.